Welcome to Delaware Live Sports. I'm Benny Mitchell here. Milford and Smyrna getting ready to take off here in a few minutes. The number 2 Smyrna Eagles traveling down south to take on the number 4 Milford Buccaneers. We're in the middle of some JV matches right now, so enjoy them in the background while we talk. With me today, Jim Tack, my football guy, is here to do some wrestling with me. So, Jim, what do you think in your first match? Matt side with us here at 302 Sports, or Delaware Live Sports, powered by 302. What are your thoughts going into this big matchup here?
Well, it's going to be interesting. You have state champions on both teams. Smyrna has a great reputation, and Milford's been a state champion several times. So I think it could be good. In wrestling, it all comes down to the matchups.
That's right, and we're looking at, this is last year's Division I state championship rematch. Came down to the last match of the night last year with Smyrna getting the Division I state title over the Milford Buccaneers. And we're going to look at the lineups coming into today's match. And we're going to start with the Milford Buccaneers. And a couple of guys we're going to look at is at 120 pounds, Corey Messick, state runner-up 2 years ago, third last year. At 126, Jack Toady, the junior state champ. Last year, runner-up the year before. Trent Grant at 132 was a runner-up. And then at 152, Tim O'Hara, a third place last year. And for Smyrna, two-time state champion at 113, Gabe Giampetro, 32, Jamar Wells, I believe he was third in the state last year. Garrett Hudson, he's going to bump up to 138. That's going to be a big match that I'm going to talk about in a second. And then at 160, two-time state champion Joey Nattercola for the Smyrna Eagles. Big matchups I see in this match today. 132 pounds, Jamar Wells versus Trent Grant. Both are undefeated on the season. Grant a senior, Wells just a sophomore. 113, you got the two-time state champ, but you got the 8th grader from Milford, Trevor Copes, 4-0 on the season. He knocked off a kid that was number 2 at 106 in his first match out. So, yeah, maybe some fireworks at 113, but Cope's coming in with a tall task to have to take on the Gabe Giampetro, the two-time state champ.
I looked at the 8 on there. I'm going, that's a typo.
Yeah, no.
But no, 4-0, going to be outstanding. Good match, and no matter what happens with Trevor, hey, you're 4-0. It's early in the season. You get to see what you do against a really quality opponent.
138 pounds, I think, could be a key matchup tonight with Garrett Hudson and Aaron Briscoe. At 138, Briscoe, he was 106, 113 pounder last year. I was teasing Joey Nattercola for the match. Asked him if he took Garrett Hudson to the Joey Nattercola School of All-Season Eating. Joey Nattercola, he went from 120 to 145 last year. Hudson, he's gone from 106 to 138, so a big jump for him. But that's going to be a key matchup. Aaron Briscoe, the junior, versus Garrett Hudson, the sophomore, and that's going to be about mid-match.
Yeah, and all you got to do is look at the records of these two teams and how they stack up. There's not a lot of losses
right.
on either team. And so you're looking at some quality wrestling.
I think Smyrna, they're 2-0 right now. Milford, 1 and 2 losses to Cape. And then they lost a heartbreaker on Monday night when Caesar Rodney came in here and nipped them 34-33. Another big match I'm looking at tonight is 195 pounds. Tyler Downward, the sophomore, he's 2-0 versus Rafael Mejia, senior, 2-2. And then 285, that's kind of an unknown. Ryan Blair, first time in the lineup for Smyrna. He's 1-1 this year. And Adam Zimmerman, this is going to be his first match ever. So, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial timeout. We're going to come back with some varsity wrestling. We'll have the lineups, and we'll have the introductions coming up in the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
Barkley Heating and Air. Barclays can work on all brands specializing in air conditioners, gas, oil, and heat pumps. Family owned and operated with over 17 years of experience. Licensed, insured, and a multiple-year First State Favorites winner. Barkley Heating and Air offers 24-hour emergency service with service plans available. Customer satisfaction guaranteed. Call 302-653-5971 for a free estimate today. John and Ginger Barkley are looking forward to serving the community. Find them on the web at barkleyheatingandair.com.
Home has never been more important. Today, our homes serve us in more ways than ever before. Our experienced Capstone Homes team can help you design and build a home for you and your family. We offer an amazing new home experience that earned us the Sussex County Custom Home Builder of the Year award. At Capstone Homes, you get a fully custom home with in-house drafting, design, customer care, and quality craftsmanship for an amazing value. Create your new home that will serve you better. Create a Capstone Home. Home has never been more important. Today, our homes serve us in more ways.
I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Crust and Craft in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located just south of the movies at Midway on Coastal Highway, Crust and Craft specializes in wood-fired pizza, homemade pasta, fresh salads, and unique appetizers. Crust and Craft also has an extensive beer list featuring local and award-winning craft beers. The culinary team prides itself on using fresh ingredients and serving beautiful dishes. Crust and Craft open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner on Coastal Highway in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. See you soon.
Congratulations, Dover Federal, on 60 years in business in Delaware. You've been by our side since our doors opened.
Thank you so much for giving me a call on so many years ago when I had no credit.
You helped our business grow into what it is today.
As a military family, thank you for supporting the financial needs of servicemen and their loved ones.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Happy anniversary, Dover Federal.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Local people, local decisions, Dover Federal Credit Union.
Congrats.
And welcome back to Milford High School. Benny Mitchell here, Delaware Live Sports. Soto Concepts is our main sponsor here for high school wrestling in Delaware. 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. Also, Arena's Deli is a sponsor. 7 locations throughout the state. Downtown Rehoboth Beach, Arena's Cafe on the Highway 1, Rehoboth, and in Lewis at the Village of 5 Points, at the airport in Georgetown, Long Neck, Milford, and their Newark location on Main Street. Also, Lasher's Barbecue, also a sponsor with us here. Big sponsor during football. They have the red zone for us. Lasher's Barbecue on Long Neck Road. Lasher's Barbecue, they're getting piggy with it. So let's talk a little. Jim's favorite line, they're getting piggy with it. He loves that for football. So Jim, we were talking before the match that this could be the crazy year where there's a lot of parity between the teams here in the Henlopen and North, and this could be a year where there's a 3-way tie. Maybe the champion comes out with 2 losses. As you said, it's all about matchups and what you do on the mat. We're going to see that today. We could see a very close dual meet here today.
Yeah, and again, it's where they match, where people are going to put other people. I'll tell you what, just speaking with you during this JV match, I'm surprised that the numbers are really solid.
Right.
With both of these teams.
Well, and you can't bring and you're not even allowed to bring everybody.
Okay.
You can only fit so many kids on a bus, so you bring your 14 varsity, maybe the backup guys you have, and then you're kind of limited on what you can bring JV-wise. Okay. So all due to the COVID rules here in the state of Delaware. And as you know, the wrestlers are wearing masks, as are we. That's why we sound kind of muffled. It's hopefully there is light at the end of the tunnel, and I think there is because of the fact that we have wrestling on the mat right now, and that's something we talked about this during football season. Yep. We did not think we were going to see this.
Yeah, I did not think that this was going to happen. My hats go off to these kids. One, it's a grueling physical sport. You need to keep weight. Now you have somewhat restricted breathing.
Right.
I mean,
there's even a rule in the rule book that any hold used that restricts breathing is illegal, and now we're restricting breathing by rule.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's really interesting. The only to me the difference is you go to a wrestling match, you're used to just a packed gym and everybody turning the same way with the moves, and that's not going to happen tonight.
Louis Pizza, home of the grinder, in Rehoboth Beach, 11 Rehoboth Avenue, just steps away from the beach and boardwalk. Folks, this match and one more JV match will be coming up to the varsity, coming up to the introductions and the national anthem. Don't forget, mid-match. So that'll be, let me see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At 145, we'll have the Soto Concepts trivia question. Remember, the answer has to go in the chat log. If you know me, don't text me, don't call me, don't email me. Don't send me a private Facebook message. It has to go in the chat log so we have a record of who has the correct answer. It's going to be, the question is going to be Henlopen Conference Wrestling generated, so we'll give you that little hint right there. And then you'll get a $25 gift certificate to any Sodell Concept restaurant. And there's plenty to pick one. As we said, 12 chef-driven restaurants along the culinary coast in southern Delaware. And my normal broadcast partner, Scott Kammerer, the CEO of Sodell, he's away on assignment today, Jim. We sent him away on a special assignment. And he'll be back with me on Monday night when the Caravel Buccaneers, they bring their ship into Cape Henlopen. And they're going to take on the Vikings, who are 2-0 on the season. They're wrestling William Penn today. That'll be number 3, Cape Henlopen, versus number 5, William Penn, on the mat today. Up, and they should be getting rolling here in a minute or so, up in Newcastle. So that wraps up the second JV match. I believe it. No, I'm sorry. I think this is the last JV match. I can't tell. I don't see anybody else warming up. I was told 3. Then somebody said 2. A lot of unknowns. So 4. There's 4 JV matches, so there's going to be one more. So we've had almost every number but 1. So we're going to have 4 JV matches here today. Another difference this year, Jim, the state champion will not be determined by a dual meet. We're going to go old school. We're going to go back to 1989. This year's state champion will be decided at the individual tournament. So, teams like Smyrna, teams like Milford, they're kind of built for that. They've got their 8 guys that they can put deep into the championship round.
Right.
Number 1 ranked team in their state right now is Salesianum. They got the win over Caesarati, and that's going to be kind of Caesarati unranked. They will be ranked Monday after the big win against Milford.
Sure.
And just to show how unbiased I am, my son's an assistant coach at CR, and I didn't rank him at the start of the season.
That made Sunday dinner fun.
Yeah, but I think they came out, they wrestled Salesianum really tight, and then they come in here and they nip Milford by 1. So look for them to move into the rankings come Monday, and we'll see what happens with William Penn and Cape Henlopen today. William Penn, they're not a bad team either. They're kind of built for this season. And Jim, I've been talking to parents and talking to coaches and talking about this crazy season. And one of the things I think parents worry about, and I heard this talk in football too, is people maybe wanting to put an asterisk on this season. But I think that asterisk can work both ways.
Both ways, okay? Absolutely.
Yes, it was a short season. Yes, all the negative things, but the things these kids have had to go through to get through this season, that asterisk, I'd proudly put that on anything
Absolutely.
I did this
year. Mentally, and physically. It was good to see in the newspapers. You're starting to see some signings, for football. I think in Delaware, wrestling is really on the upswing, and I think it's a lot of club wrestling, feeding. I know back home in the Lehigh Valley, they've had to cancel several TV matches because there just weren't enough kids, to make it worthwhile to go on the air. So, when you're the Northamptons, the Eastons, the Nazareths, they're going to be there. They're going to be good. But I see in Delaware, it's really starting to take off. And you're going to have great matches. Just going to have great matches there.
Well, and let's talk about the conditioning these kids have to be in to be out there practicing wrestling in a max. And another interesting new thing we're going to see, and you're seeing it here in the JV, is the mask break, the 15-second mask break between periods. I tell you what, I wrestled back in the 80s. I would have loved the mask break, even though we weren't wearing them. But just what you got to do, go out there for 2 minutes of breathing hard, and all that air is coming right back into your nose and mouth.
It's interesting because before the season started, I had seen some articles where they were actually looking at wearing like a skull thing that was going to come over with eyes, nose, and mouth out, so you could keep it in place, but. I haven't seen a lot of, just in these JV matches, problems with the mask getting pulled away.
No, I have not. We've not seen it all year. I tell you what we are seeing is, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think kids are smart, kids are resilient, and they're going to find ways legally around the rule. Is just getting the air as they're walking in from out of bounds and stuff like that. Just getting a quick,
Okay.
But let's look back in the day. Shoes were mysteriously coming untied as you went out of bounds. So
Yeah.
it's kind of the same kind of concept. Any chance you can get, it's just to get that
To
breath
get
of
full-
fresh
yep.
air.
It brings a whole nother challenge to the kids, and like you said, all the things they have to do. Yep, I'm really take my hat off to them.
Folks, we're going to take another quick commercial time out, and we'll have one JV match, and we'll be ready for the big match. The number 2 Smyrna Eagles, they come south to take on the number 4 ranked Milford Buccaneers. This is a rematch of last year's state championship in Division I. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sodell Concepts. Today we're at Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Come check us out. Located in the Rehoboth Gateway next to Blue Coast Rehoboth, Thompson Island will follow the Sodell tradition of serving beautiful, simple food that will pair perfectly with our fresh homemade beer. Thompson Island is the perfect place to have dinner with your family, enjoy happy hour with friends at the bar, or spend a day in the beer garden playing bocce ball and ping pong. Thompson Island Brewing Company in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, open 7 days a week. See you soon.
In life, some things just go together. Like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. So make it a combo. Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Just call State Farm agent Juwan Johnson and find out how you could start saving today. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Hi, I'm Stevie from Papa Grande's in beautiful Fenwick Island, Delaware. At Papa Grande's, we serve fresh, coastal Mexican cuisine with some of our specialties like blackened fish tacos and the short rib cheesesteak burrito. Come grab a seat at our garage door bar with great water views and homemade margaritas. With happy hour specials and taco night every Thursday, Papa Grande's is the perfect place for dinner with your family or drinks with friends. Papa Grande's, located in Fenwick Island, Delaware. See you soon. Hi.
It's a challenging market. You're well aware of that. Edward Jones is too, which is why we're here. Ready to listen and ready to help you find opportunity. Something we've been doing since 1922 in good markets and bad.
So, let's talk.
Edward Jones, it's time for investing to feel individual.
And welcome back to Milford High School, folks, and we're ready for the introductions of the starting lineups and our national anthem, and we'll be underway here with the number 2 Milford Buccaneers versus the number 4 Milford Buccaneers versus the number 2 Smyrna Eagles. We are starting tonight at 106 pounds, so we're going to get right off the beginning. Folks, we're going to lower the mics, and here are the introductions of tonight's wrestlers. So there we go, folks. National Anthem played. There's your starting lineups. We're starting at 106 pounds with Wyatt Miller and Emily Toady, younger sister of Jack Toady, the 126-pounder. I have to tell you, you're not going to meet a nicer person. You have to be a fan of Emily Toady. Every time I come in this gym, practice, match, otherwise, she always makes it a point to say hello and how you're doing. Just a super, super kid. And she's going to get the match started tonight for the Milford Bucs. Jim, you look at a dual meet, you look to win 7 matches, and then at least 7.
At least 7, and the pins can add up quickly.
Yes, they can. Sometimes you can lose on a 9-5 split, but get the pins and win the match.
Right.
Anything you can't win is a 10-4 split. Mathematically impossible to win a 10-4 split. So here we go, underway.
It should be good.
So Milford wins the toss. They are taking the even matches. Here we go, 106 pounds underway. Emily Toady and Wyatt Miller. Miller, a tall, lanky 106-pounder here. He had a big win last year in the Cape match when GM Petro was out of the lineup with an injury. He came in and he got a major decision for Smyrna in that match, and that kid from Cape ended up being the third number 3 in the conference. So he's already coming in with a little bit of a resume. He ducks under, goes behind, needs the mat return, lifts, returns at 2 points for Wyatt Miller. Folks, as you look at the scoreboard in the lower left-hand corner, the actual match score will be on your right. Team score will be to the left of the logos. Match score on the right, team score left of logos. Wyatt Miller puts 2 boots in. He's going to work on the top side and has a deep half Nelson with the boots in.
That answers your question of the tall and lanky.
Yes, there you go.
Being a leg guy.
Yeah, he had one big varsity win last year, like we said.
And
now he's got a deep half. He's going to step out. And puts Toady to her back. Getting the swipes, looking for the fall. Under a minute to go here in the first period. Got the 5 count, so he'll get 3 back. And I tell you, Emily Toady is tough to pin.
She's doing a great job of fighting this thing
He just
off.
went deep with that half. Sometimes in the sport of wrestling, Jim, as you know, sometimes you can lose a match and win. Just not giving up the bonus.
Not giving up the bonuses, the pin. But she is fighting him off. She's a pretty good leg strength.
Well, she's, I believe, a soccer player. I know she's a hockey player. She may even be a spring soccer player. I'm not sure. She is a 3-sport athlete. And that's going to be the end of the first period. We'll move to the second after the mask break. Just feels funny saying that, mask break. 5-0 lead for Wyatt Miller. And you think coaches, when you start scouting, she doesn't get pinned. Maybe start working for that tech fall early.
Yeah.
So here we go. Toady's going to go neutral. And we're underway in the second period. And I tell you, she does have a slick, quick headlock too, so you got to be careful tying up with her.
I'm just impressed. I mean, she's aggressive.
Double leg shot by Miller. Cuts it across her back and looking to get, so he's got the low leg turked. He just wants to swim up and get the takedown. There it is, takedown for Miller. He goes up 7-0. And not going to go boots this time. He's got the cross arm. And maybe look for a bundle here, or some people call it a barbed wire. He's looking for a way to pin. Let's put it that way. And he's got the swipe going. The count's on. He's got the arm across the chest. Has the head hooked.
Yep, he has her tight.
Minute 12 to go. Middle of the mat. Referee Pat Ogden holding 3. Pat Ogden, Chief of Police of the University of Delaware Police Department. And we're going to get a potentially dangerous and 3 back and go up 10-0. Toady holding her shoulder. She went to her back. But this girl's tough as nails. Jumps right back up, ready to wrestle. Referee Pat Ogden was an academy classmate of mine back in the late 80s.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, he's the chief of police, retired from the state police, now chief of police of the University of Delaware Police Department. Hasn't helped me with my parking much for the Delaware games, but I haven't really asked either.
Do we need more close-ups, or what do we need to do?
I might have to, yeah. Just talk about how great of a job he's doing, I guess. 45 seconds to go here in the second period. Wyatt Miller with a 10-0 lead, so he's built the major decision. And I'm sort of looking for the fall, because if there's a 7-7 split, bonus points become key. There he is again with another deep half. Toady able to fight it off.
She is not. She's keeping the elbows in, so he can't get under on the half.
Under 20 to go here in the second period. Smyrna Eagles, defending Henlopen Conference champs, defending state champions. But this year to win a state title, they're going to have to do it in a different way. They're going to have to do it at the individual tournament. And that's how we're going to end the second period going to the match break. 10-0 lead for Wyatt Miller. So if you're Coach Aaron Harris now, hey, do you go and make sure you get the 5, or do you go for the pin?
Right.
So what position does it take? Does he go neutral? Does he go bottom? Be a big decision here. Because a lot of times when you miss that, you go for that pin, and you don't get it, and you only get a major.
Right.
So you don't. There's a difference of 2 points. So we'll see what the game plan is here as we come in off the mass break. He's going to take tops. He's definitely going for the fall.
Well, Emily has done a tremendous job.
Staying off her back.
Staying off her back. Just amazing. Like I said, strong.
So Wyatt Miller takes top. Gets the boot in on the right side. And now she did this in the match with Caesar Rodney the other night. Caesar Rodney maybe waited too long to make the decision to go for the tech fall, and she gets out with a major. Yeah, what we call shaving points in this sport.
She's facing up now.
Comes up front. Watch the cement mixer. He doesn't have the chin. Watch her headlock here, because she's got a good one. And Toady gets the escape, makes it a 10-1 match. And right away, takedown for Garrett Miller on the double leg, and we'll come back with a restart with a minute 24 to go. Toady returns to the bottom position. Minute 24 to go here when we hit the restart. And there you go, third period underway. First match of the day at 106 pounds. Remember, coming up at 145, we'll have the Soto Concepts trivia question. Put your answer in the chat log. As Miller looking, it's going to go potentially dangerous on the power half. Minute 8 to go, third period, 12-1 lead for Miller. And Coach Aaron Harris wants to come over and have a short, brief discussion with the referee.
Safety first.
12-1 on the restart. Toady back down. It looks like Wyatt's going to give her the free release. And it's going to make it 12-2. So maybe looking to a little foot to back here.
Why keep looking for this the headlock you're talking about?
Right, there he is with the double leg.
Double again.
And takedown on the edge. 14-2 lead for Wyatt Miller. And they're out of bounds. 51 seconds left in the match. So So he's a turn away, 3 back points away from the tech fall. And he goes back out front looking for the cement mixer. Toady's able to come up, circle away, and get the escape. Back in on another double leg.
Trying to do is cut her loose. And
16-3 with 35 seconds to go. Cuts her again.
No.
He may come up just a point shy. 25 seconds to go. So Coach Aaron Harris, they're going to go for the tech fall now. He's going to give Toady the free release. 13-point lead, a takedown here. Would end the match. Shot by Miller, gets 2 hands on the leg. 15 seconds to go. Lift, and he's going to stop it before they get to the mat. 11 seconds to go in the match. Referee Pat Ogden saying he had the arm trapped on the return. 11 seconds to go on the restart.
Coach Solar.
So Toady's going to do it again. She's going to shave 2 points.
Yep. Did a nice job of circling at the end.
18-4 win for Wyatt Miller. And we're going to move to 113 pounds. Gabe Giampietro, the 2-time defending state champ at 106 pounds, the junior. And he's up against Trevor Copes, the 8th grader out of Milford. Oh, Copes throws him to his back.
Wow.
They end up in a whizzer, and we're out of bounds. No takedown.
And that.
Sit drag by Giampetro. Copes able to come out of it. Now he's in the front head with Giampetro out front. Both coaches trying to help the official out here.
They're offering all the help they can.
So minute 23 to go here in the first period. And I have to tell you, Jim, the best way to show Giampetro respect by this 8th grader is to go after him just like he did here in the first 30 seconds. Approaching a minute to go in the first period. Giampetro won by tech fall in the state finals last year, so one of the top returning wrestlers here in Delaware. The rankings will be coming out this weekend, and obviously he's number 1 right now. 53 seconds to go on the restart. No score here at 113 pounds. A little bit of gamesmanship on both on that whistle there. Giampetro just kind of trying to look to see what his reaction was going to be.
Yep.
Copes sitting through on the sub up. 35 seconds to go. Still 0-0 in the first period at 113 pounds. Here we go again, tied up top. 22 to go.
Cope's doing a great job on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, I'd like to see him move his feet a little more. And, he's going to get the takedown. Not yet. Oh, no, he awards the 2 for Giampetro. So we'll go to the match break with a 2-0. So maybe ill-advised taking that shot. I get it. He looks at the clock. He sees that it's late in the period. And then, but Giampetro, he's a 2-time state champ. He's going to figure out a way.
Yeah. Hoping the clock would help him. But
right.
I'll tell you what. Good first period.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Cope didn't back down at all.
So Coates is going to defer going here to the second period. And Gianpietro, he's going to take top, and this is where he is strong. So this next 2 minutes, Coates has to try to avoid the onslaught of Gianpietro. Pietro trying to put the legs in, keep the knees together tight.
He has it locked. Has the cradle.
Just probably Gianpietro's best position is on top.
You called it. I mean, and it happened right away.
So he's already got the 5 count. He'll have the back points. And Coates is right dead in the middle of the mat, so he's going to have a long time because I don't think you're going to see Gianpietro let this up. And he does. He gets the 3 back. 5-0 lead for Gabe Gianpietro. Copes rises to his feet, puts the hand fight on. They're on the edge, pushing the knees away, and out of bounds they go. 5-0 with a minute 4 on the restart. Gianpietro comes in to cover. Minute 4, second period at 113 pounds. And comes up. And Coach doing a good job of pushing his knees away to avoid a big mat return. But he's going to get to the cradle again, maybe.
He needs a kick out of it.
Gianpietro with the boot in on the right side. And Cope's able to stave off another cradle attempt. .35 to go here in the second period. I think if you're Smyrna, you're coming in here looking bonus. You know, maybe like the 5 or 6, a tech fall or a fall.
Absolutely. People don't realize what a job Cope's doing to stay here, and he'll have the choice.
In the third, which I'm sure he's probably going to go to his feet. High half, looking to run the bar. And Coach fights off another pin attempt, makes it 8-0 going to the third. So we're going to move to the third period at 113 pounds. I think, number one adjustment, if they meet again, is stay off the bottom.
You called it, though. I mean, what a nice wrestler from the top.
Right. It's been his strength all throughout his career. A lot of people have kept him close on his feet. But then, eventually he's going to get 2 minutes on top because he gets to make that choice.
Right.
So Copes will go to his feet here in the third period. He trails 8-0, so Gianpietro has built the major. And one thing that Copes does understand is that hand fight and moving. Just as he's hand fighting, Gianpietro gets to the Russian. Copes able to go top hand. And he throws the ball, looks to get the Merkel, gets the takedown. 10-0 for Gabe Gianpietro. And Gianpietro just a little bit cross-body, gets the cradle out of it.
The cradle, yep. Cope's trying to fight it off with the leg.
He's got that left arm out, so Gianpietro's got to be careful if he rolls here. And fights it off. 10-0, minute 8 to go here in the third period at 113 pounds. Smyrna leads the duel right now 4-0 after one match. Under a minute to go. Looking bar and wrist. And bar hook. 35 seconds to go.
Wow.
I didn't see if he got any count off there. And that's going to be potentially dangerous. He did Wow, he's going to give him 4 there. I'm thinking that was more of a potentially dangerous. The armpit was almost extended the opposite direction. So 14-0 lead for GM Petro with 28 seconds to go. Not sure if we have blood on the mat or, but the referee wants something wiped up.
Will he cut him loose, Benny, or?
I think he's going to see if he can get a quick turn here with 28 seconds to go, and then maybe. Still going for that cross arm there. And Cope's able to get the ankle, but get it a 1 count.
Cope trying to hip over.
He's holding 2, so that's the match. Copes cannot score here as he hits the Peterson.
Oh!
That's going to end. I think he's going to get 2 back, so he's going to get the tech fall. But I have to tell you, Trevor Copes is not upset with himself.
No.
He gets tech fall, but showed some promise in that match.
Yeah, he fought off hard. I mean, he and Petro is polished.
He's physical on top.
He is.
So twice now, able to shave at least a point, 2 points in the first match. So we'll see how that comes down at the end of the night.
There's a couple 4-0s coming up here for Milford, so we'll be interesting to see if the gap closes.
Right.
Messick in deep.
In deep, comes up, subs up, looking to go cradle and just takes the takedown. He goes up 2-0. So we're at 120 pounds. Smyrna with the lead. 9-0. Carlson 2-0 on the season, a freshman. Messick 4-0. He's a senior. 3rd in the state last year, 2nd in the state as a sophomore.
He's running.
Still this weight class, the defending state champ, Luke Poor, returns for Caravel. Messick running that bar over and able to get the hook on the far side, so he's going to end up with a double arm bar there. Middle of the mat with a minute to go.
Sit through. Has them both hooked.
And Messick, 45 to go. He's got him tight in the middle. I can't see the far side, but this side's down. That's it. There's the pin.
Big win.
And the Bucs getting back in it. So a pin for Corey Messick. And we move to 126, where the Bucs will send out state champ Jack Toady. And for Smyrna, freshman at 2-0, Jake Wagner. Folks, Barkley Heating and Air. John and Ginger Barkley, big Smyrna Eagle fans, big supporters of Delaware Live Sports and 302 Sports. And we're underway at 126. And Toady takes him down quickly, 8 seconds into the match. And we're coming up with what we think is going to be our first exciting match of the night at 132. And Toady's got to get those hips back up. He's got his leg caught underneath. He's got to be careful. He might want to think about bailing.
Oh.
And potentially dangerous.
Yep.
2-0 lead for Jack Toady.
Strong look. I was watching Coach's sister up during the earlier match.
Right.
He was pretty good. He wasn't being obnoxious.
Right.
He was very calm and coaching her.
So we're on the return. It's minute 24 left. 2-0 lead, and Toady's going to give him the free release. Goes up 2-1. So he's looking to go feet to back and try to get a fall here. Shot by Toady, gets there and he gets the headlock off it. Great transition there.
Has the headlock. Nice move.
Minute to go here in the first period. Toady doing a good job of keeping the feet in, keep the clock running, looking for the fall, and he gets it. And the Bucs take the lead for the first time tonight, 12-9. So we move to 132, where we're going to see state runner-up Trent Grant against third-place finisher Jamar Wells for Milford, for Smyrna. This, I think, is going to be one of our three feature bouts. Yeah. Folks, Capstone Homes, one of our sponsors, your Delaware home, created your way. Also, Scott Smith of Edward Jones Financial Advisor, making sense of investment. Here we go, underway at 132 pounds. Grant for Milford and Wells for Smyrna. Wells, a funky wrestler. He can get out of some precarious positions. Inside trip by Grant, misses. Sits, nothing there. Remember, team score is to the left of the school logos. Match score over to the far right. Milford taking a 12-9 lead. 4 matches into the night. Oh, spin attempt to the 360. Takedown off of the Russian attempt by, and now.
Oh, what?
Just a rolling cement mixer. He pinned the Caesarani wrestler with that the other night. And he's going to give him the release. 2-1 lead for Grant. On the edge, no takedown. Minute 7 to go on the restart. So Grant so far throwing a little bit of everything at Wells. Shot by Wells, gets in. And Grant funks it through. Good position for Pearson here from neutral. These two both have a funky free flow style to them.
You know, they're both kind of like cats. They always end up back on their feet.
.25 to go here in the first period. Grant with a 2-1 lead. He's in on a leg, but Wells able to split to keep the second leg away. And even though this is a feature match, this is one thing Milford has to win this dual meet today. And that's how we're going to end the first period as we go to the first break. Trent Grant from Milford with a 2-1 lead against the sophomore Jamar Wells. Folks, Juwan Johnson State Farm in Dagsboro. Home, auto, property, business, life, and health insurance. He can also help you with your annuities and your banking. Juwan Johnson State Farm, Dagsboro. He's our trivia guy in the football season. Yeah. And also Green Blade Turf and Irrigation, Dover. Green Blade Turf and Irrigation. So free release by Grant. It makes it 2-2 here in the second period at 132 pounds. So kind of what we were expecting here, a tight match here at 100 in the duel. Shot by Wells deep on the double. Grant initially able to fight it off. And goes out of bounds. No takedown. That was a deep double leg that Grant fought off.
Yeah, it was amazing. He was able to flatten out. Just shows you how strong he is.
Low
Nice
single
in on the
by
ankle.
Grant. Subs up. Oh, probably should have gone the other direction there. Because he puts Wells just in that position where he can split again. He's on the hip. Takedown, Trent Grant. And with 1:19 on the restart, Grant takes the 4-2 lead.
Wells has incredible flexibility.
Yes, he does. He does. That's why I was saying I kind of felt Grant went the wrong way on that sub.
Yeah.
You want to get and cover that far hip. Shot by Wells on the high crotch.
Second time he's in there.
Well, he's unable to get his hips in, so that's going to give Grant the ability to funk through. And Wells doing a good. The best way to beat a funk is just stop wrestling. Let that guy do all the work. Again, in a sub position. Let's see if he covers the hip this time. 49 to go. $40 seconds to go. Initially awards the takedown, then waves off, and then gives the takedown. 6-2 lead for Trent Grant. And as he tries to release him, Wells gets in on a double and gets the reversal. 6-4. You got to stay heavy hands if you're going to cut him loose.
Yes.
You can't keep your feet that close, but 4-2 lead. Or 6-. There's a Pearson attempt. Takes it to a mousetrap and gets the takedown. That'll be an 8-5 lead for Grant as we go to the third. So killer points there with 10 seconds, under 10 seconds.
Absolutely, and I think Wells is the strong.
He's strong and he's flexible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Once he starts finishing these takedowns, he's been in deep on 3 shots tonight?
Yeah, 3 shots he's been in.
Was only able to finish 1. So move to the third period at 132 pounds. Trent Grant leads 8-5. Milford in the lead in the duel, 12-9. Grant will go bottom. Granby roll. Got to clear the feet. And cradle by Wells. Gets it over and getting the count. So referee Pat Ogden holding 3 back points. That would tie up the match.
Trying to bring the knee in and flatten him.
And able to break the cradle. 3 backs for Jamar Wells. And he ties up the match. Now he's looking Merkel, but a Pearson by Trent Grant off the Merkel attempt. He's got the reversal to go up 10-8 and has the 5 count. Wells almost, he bridged over top of him out of a Pearson.
Amazing.
13-8.
Well,
so now we talked about Copes not backing down from the state champ. Wells isn't backing down from the state runner-up here.
No,
only a sophomore.
not at all. And you called this as the match.
Yeah, I thought this is 3 big marquee matches tonight. This is one of them. And we got the next one coming up next at 138. Optional start here with a 5-point lead. And gives the free release, 13-9 lead for Trent Grant. Shot by Wells. Good head hands defense there by Trent Grant. Keeping him off his legs. 40 to go in the match. Another shot. And Wells, he's in that cement mixer, and Coach does not want him rolling that thing through right now. And we got a stalemate with 22 seconds left. And there's a case where Coach knows his wrestler. He knows what he's looking for in that situation.
He's in, but not all the way. No, didn't make
Grant's
it.
done a good job of head, hands, defense,
Yep.
getting that underhook in, and keeping him off. Now he's in on a single, looking to dump. Wells' flexibility and balance is incredible.
It's incredible. It is. I haven't seen anything like that.
6 seconds to go.
Like wrestling a Gumby.
Shot by Wells. And a flip funk attempt as the buzzer goes off. So Trent Grant's going to get the win at 132 and put his Bucs up 15-9. So we move to 138 pounds. And out comes Garrett Hudson. He was a 6-pounder last year. Moving up to 138. And as a joke, Natter Cole made the same kind of move from sophomore to junior year. 15-9 is your score with Milford in the lead. 5 matches into the night. This is match number 6. Coming up, next match is the Sodal Concepts trivia question. First one in the chat log with the correct answer wins a $25 gift certificate to any Sodal restaurant. And there's, I believe, 12 of them. All along the culinary coast down in southern Delaware. No score with 18 seconds gone, or 28 seconds gone. Aaron Briscoe, the junior, 3-1 against Garrett Hudson, sophomore, 2-0. So far, the two teams hold and serve, winning the matches we expect them to win. This one here, another feature match of the night. This is 95. Yep. Shot by Hudson, drops down, gets the takedown. He goes up 2-0. And I think for the Bucs, they have to win these 3 feature matches to win the duel. I mean, that gets into their column to get 7 wins. We got a few toss-ups coming up. Out of bounds with 52 seconds to go on a 2-0 lead for Garrett Hudson. 138, probably top guy in the state right now, Ethan Gray out of Caravel. Switch attempt.
Switch. Didn't get the hand all the way in.
Body whizzer gets him to the far hip. 40 seconds to go here in the first period at 138 pounds. Briscoe actually weighs in usually at 32. Last he wrestled 32 on Monday night. So gives Coach Parsley a little bit of flexibility in his lineup. 30 seconds to go on the restart. 2-0 lead for Garrett Hudson. He's in the top position. Granby roll again, but that's the second wrestler has not cleared his feet before the Granby roll. Under 20 to go here in the first period. Briscoe rises to his feet. Hudson attempting to get him back down, just gets him to the edge, out of bounds with 10 seconds to go. No change on the restart. Folks, I'm Benny Mitchell here, Delaware Live Sports with Jim Tack, and on the camera, Missy Holliquist. On this wonderful Saturday matinee wrestling match. And that's going to be the end of the first period, 2-0 as we go to the mass break. Jim, thoughts so far? Now you're not as...
I don't have the information you
any
do.
information, but thoughts of what you've seen so far. We even in the matches wrestled, even in the tech fall, we saw competitive matches.
Absolutely. They've all been competitive. We didn't see any. I haven't seen any mismatches. Everything's been really solid. I was just wondering if there were any, from your standpoint, were there any changes?
No upsets so far.
No,
they've pretty much wrestled straight up so far. Big Hill Open Conference matchup. Like we said, this was the state championship match last year in Division I. Briscoe on top, returns them to the mat, and they go out of bounds with a minute 53. So Garrett Hudson going from 106 to 138. I wonder what the food bill was this summer.
The buffets were closed.
We also got a lot he got a lot taller, I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's something with kids you just can't control when they're
Right.
at 14, 15.
When they're going to grow, they're going to grow.
That's right.
2-0 score in the second period, minute 42 to go.
I mean, there's not a sloppy-looking kid here.
Mm-mm.
These kids are all put together
So
well.
it looks like we're going to have a blood time. I'm assuming we're on blood time. Yes, we're on blood time. And that's going to give them a free mask break here for the wrestlers. Folks, Arena's Deli, 7 locations throughout the state of Delaware. Downtown Rehoboth Beach Arena's Cafe on 1 on Rehoboth. In Lewis, at the Village of 5 Points, at the airport in Georgetown, Long Neck, Milford, and their location on Main Street. Wednesday nights, half-price sandwich night, 5 p.m. to close. Dine in only. Arena's Deli. And don't forget Louis Pizza, home of the grinder. Cannot wait till March for they open. Haven't had a grinder since November. We do talk a lot of food on these.
Oh.
Second period, minute 35 to go here. Hudson with a 2-0 lead on the bottom position.
Yeah, Briscoe wants to get out of this period, not have the score.
Right,
tie it or keep it where it's at.
Doesn't want to give an skateboard takedown. Yeah. Hudson rode him pretty strong after the takedown.
Right.
I want to thank you folks for watching Delaware Live Sports High School Wrestling. Still 2-0, minute 12 to go.
Yeah, these two are good little battle. He makes a move, counter.
Right. Minute 5 to go here on the restart. I'm not sure if we got something in the eye. I'm not sure what we got there.
I thought I heard him say he got poked in the eye.
Okay. And we're out of bounds. 57 seconds to go.
Tell you what, Briscoe pretty aggressive and physical in this period. And that'll take it out of you.
Right. Well, mat returns just take the sting out of you. Got to be careful throwing him over his shoulder, though. You don't want to get caught with a slam.
Yeah.
50 seconds to go here in the second period. Hudson on bottom leads 2-0. Rises to his feet, tripped as they go to the edge. And to the claw rod and out of bounds. 43 on the restart. It's been a slow period, but been a lot of out of bounds in this period. So Briscoe will have choice in the third period. Like you said, he needs to either score or not get scored on here and keep this match within 2 points going into the third. Approaching 30 seconds to go in the period, second period.
Nice
and able to bring him back to his feet again, out of bounds with 26 seconds to go. .26 seconds here in the second period. And as I said, both wrestlers just able to get that nose out on the return back to the circle. Claw ride by Briscoe. Rises to his feet. Front trip. Takes him back to the mat. Trips again.
Nice job.
Hudson looking to switch. Hips in. No change with 15 seconds to go. Nice little combination by both wrestlers there. Comes to his feet again. Trips him back to the mat. Looking to switch off the trip to the edge. Out of bounds with 6 seconds.
That has been saving grace for Briscoe. He's done a great job with that trip. And I'll tell you what, it's wearing.
Right. Wearing Hudson
it's
out.
wearing on Hudson. Yep.
6 seconds on the restart. 2-0 lead for Hudson. gets a good chop off the whistle. And we're going to go to the third period. Still 2-0.
Yep, Briscoe did a nice job there hanging in. Nice job.
So Briscoe have choice. I'm sure he's probably going to take bottom here since he gave up the takedown. A good job, Rod. There was a lot of out of bounds, a lot of restarts, and that's a risk every time that guy gets a fresh whistle.
Yep. Well, he used that trip so well.
All right. Active Pest Solutions. They're our pest of the game in football.
Oh, the pest, my favorite call.
Active Pest Solutions, specializing in ants, termites, and wildlife management. Locally owned and operated since 2000. Active Pest Solutions. Here we go, third period about to get underway. 2-0 lead for Garrett Hudson. He'll be in the top position. He leads 2-0. Another one of our feature matches for tonight. Key match in this duel. One match that I think Milford has to win to get to 7 bouts. And Hudson able to get a boot in. Trying to get that second one in as Briscoe doing a good job getting the knees together. Now he needs to slide through, but he's in a half Nelson up top. Briscoe able to get back to his knees, but right away Garrett Hudson flattens him back out. Minute 30 to go in the period. And he's looking to go power half on the left side. I'll tell you what, we've seen Smyrna in 3 matches where they're using this power half. These Milford kids do not give it up.
Yes.
Approaching a minute to go in the third period. 2-0 lead for Hudson. And we're going to get a stalemate. And stalemates are usually followed by eventually stall calls.
Calls. I was wondering how long till he makes him go out to the side.
So we're going to say. Minute 2 to go. And Briscoe wins the whistle, gets his feet, goes to switch off of it.
It's close.
And he's going to get one.
Well,
so 2-1 lead for Hudson. Two to one on our feet. 55 seconds to go in the match. Slide by attempt by Briscoe, not there. 45 to go. And we've had, I don't think we've had a stall call tonight in any matches.
No, we have not. No.
Shot by Briscoe, just not there. 35 to go. Duck under attempt. And got to stay on the attack there.
Yeah. They're begging for the stall.
All right. Looking to slide by or shrug. Under 20 to go, and there's a stall warning on Hudson. Duck attempt. Puts him in a front headlock. Takes him to the edge of the mat with 13 seconds to go.
Get back. Yeah, he's back in the middle.
Hudson mask flew off, so 13 to go. Briscoe's going to have to go on a flurry here with 13 seconds to go to get a takedown.
Maybe a shrug. Oh.
Tried to throw it by. 5 seconds to go. And there's the stall call. That's going to tie up the match. And that's going to take us into the first overtime.
Yep. I still go back to the second period when Hudson was on the bottom. I really think it took its toll on him.
Right. Yeah, there was a lot of mat returns in that. So put a minute on the clock. Free wrestling here.
And Briscoe's he's in good shape.
Yeah, there is no mask break in overtime. We learned that the other night.
Yep.
So here we go.
Hudson's hurting.
2-2.
Should be a big edge for the Bucs.
Minute to go. Front headlock by Briscoe. Throws it by. Hudson able to fight it off. Able to face him this time, looking to go behind. He's just got to get to that ankle.
You called it, Benny.
There. He's got to stay on that ankle if he wants to score. Throw by. Hudson gets to the leg on that. Briscoe able to break the grip. And we might be headed to a stalemate here as we approach 20 seconds. Or maybe not.
Oh, look at this. He is so close.
Get a cradle takedown for Aaron Briscoe.
Wow.
He wins the match in overtime.
What a nice job with Briscoe. Personally, I think he won that thing in the second period.
With the mat returns, yeah.
Yep, with controlling him, and Hudson was tired.
So we move to 145 pounds. Milford now leads 18-9.
That was a heck of a bout.
It was. So 145 pounds. Ryan Mejia from Milford, the sophomore, he's 2-2 versus Jesse Dixon, the freshman, 2-0. I talked to the coaches from Smyrna before the match, and they are really excited about this freshman class. Folks, coming up at the end of the first period, we'll have the Soto Concept trivia question. So get your fingers on the keyboard. You want to be that first one in with that correct answer. Mejia throws him to his back. Takedown for Ryan Mejia.
5-pointer. Oh, that's close.
On the edge, a minute to go. Should be getting 3 back points here. And there it is, 5-0 lead for Ryan Mejia. First period here at 145, 52 seconds to go.
One tried to get the cradle.
And has it.
Has it.
I think Dixon might have his head too. This time rolls it through.
He's flattening out nice.
Yes, he is. And not going to be able to score out of it. If anything, Dixon might get one as he gets to the leg on the edge. And Mejia able to step over, just can't get the count. Oh, he's holding 2. Rolling front headlock. Looks like a freestyle match. So 2 back as they go out of bounds. Now up 7-0. Mejia might want to be a little more conservative on his attack. A little less roll.
Yeah, a slide. Next thing you know, you're
Right.
on your back.
He leads 7-0 with 6 seconds in the first period. Milford ahead in the duel, 18-9. We're at 145 pounds. We're at the midway point. Slides down. So here it is, folks. Your Soto Concepts trivia question. Who is the only active coach to be named both Henlopen Conference Coach of the Year and Outstanding Wrestler? Who is the only active coach to be named Henlopen Conference Coach of the Year and Outstanding Wrestler here in the Henlopen Conference? We'll come up with that answer. Make sure you put it in the chat. So here we go, second period. About to get underway. Mejia with a 7-0 lead. Like we said, he might want to take a little less risk from here on out.
Right. Out the back.
And reversal for Ryan Mejia. Mejia had a tough night Monday night, but looks like he bounced back well. Mejia looking to go near side cradle this time. Minute 30 to go.
Boy,
He needs to get that head in the ribs and take it straight over.
Take it over. Yep.
On the edge, minute 20 to go. Dixon's done a good job fighting off some of these pin attempts.
Yes.
Just a freshman. And we're out of bounds with no change. Okay, I don't know who Caesar Rodney High School Physical Education is, who answered the trivia question correctly, Aaron Harris. I don't know who the person is behind that, but you have the correct answer. I guess the whole athletic department splits the $25, right? And there's a reversal by Dixon.
I think the difference with a ninth grader in wrestling is they've been exposed through tournaments and other things with some big matches.
Right, you're right.
Mejia working on.
And a reversal by Mejia. Mejia is another one that came through the Henlopen Hammers, one of my guys.
Okay.
Decided in middle school he wanted to put a little extra time in. Copes, Toady, Messick all come out of the program.
Well, and I've seen your program. It's fantastic.
And a reversal by Dixon. 11-4 is your lead for Mejia. He's better turn his hip because he's in a cradle. And the period runs out. So let's get back to that trivia question. The whole Caesar Rodney Athletic Department got it, or Physical Ed Department got it correct. Who is the only active head coach to be named Henlopen Conference Coach of the Year and Outstanding Wrestler? It's Aaron Harris, the Smyrna head coach. And here's the kicker. He was the outstanding wrestler at Caesar Rodney. Big rivals.
Okay.
I'm assuming Danny is Danny Rigby. Dan Rigby. The Rigbys keep winning. I guess they're going to take the family down to Sodell. John Rigby winning last week. Dan Rigby in under an assumed identity. Wins today's trivia question. It was Aaron Harris. I believe I'm not sure if they were teammates or not. Dixon comes to his feet and escapes 11-5. And gets right back in on a single leg. And kick over by Mejia, gets the takedown. Looking for the fall here. This kid's strong.
Wow.
He did all that from his butt.
Yeah. Oh, he has him in a rough
spot. He does.
Spot.
And we're going to get a potentially dangerous.
He can't come out like that.
No.
I'm surprised by that.
So, going to go on injury time. Well, you got to remember, Pat Ogden is a retired state trooper, so he's been yelled at before. So. So 3 near fall for Mejia. He goes up 16-5. So end of injury time. 16-5 lead for Mejia. 1:23 seconds on the clock in the third period. So Coach Aaron Harris disciplined his team over some of the barking. That's his job, I think he's saying, to confront the referee, not your job.
And one person talks to the head coach. That's
right.
it.
Yep. good lesson there from Aaron Harris to his team. Sometimes you can get a kid say something. They're emotional. They're going to say the wrong thing.
Right.
55 seconds to go here. Dixon looking to go behind and get a reversal, and he does. 16-7 is your score. Still in a major decision with 45 seconds to go. And Mejia in on a double, but he's in a mixer too.
Oh!
And he gets a reversal and throws him to his back. So he's built the major decision. That would be bonus for Milford. And now he's getting some backs.
He's gonna
looking for the fall. 25 seconds to go.
It's tight.
That is very tight.
Sit through, and it is tight. Right there, he may have.
10 seconds to go here in the match. Dixon trying to fight off a pin attempt. And that's going to be 3 back and a major decision for Ryan Mejia. So the Bucs go up 25 or 24. So we're going to move to 152 pounds, 22-9 lead for the Milford Buccaneers.
You talked about the Magic 7. That's 5 wins for Milford.
And this is one of their top wrestlers coming out here in Tim O'Hara.
Junior versus a freshman.
Tim O'Hara, third in the state last year, got upset in the quarterfinals. Fought back to third place. No takedown awarded yet. And there's the takedown for O'Hara. And a fall here could make things interesting in this duel. And 2 near fall. Funk's through. And O'Hara keeping the ankles. Still at top position, minute to go. And sits and cuts that corner. Looks like he might be going near side cradle here. And does have it locked up. Oh, he's going to go gable cradle behind the leg. Rockabye baby, this thing is tight.
Oh, that is.
And a pin for Tim O'Hara and the Milford Buccaneers.
That is huge. That is huge.
So here we move to 160 pounds. And you're going to see another one of the Eagles state champs, and Joey Nattercola. He's up against Avery Copes, the older brother of Trevor. We move to 160 pounds. Nattercola, 2-time state champ, finalist his freshman year, and a coach, freshman year, 106 pounder.
Whew.
So now he's up to 160. He's got both arms bundled up, steps in, looking to go inside trip, takes it to a single.
Oh.
And is going to get the takedown. 2-0, Joe Nattercola. And you think Gianpietro's tough on top? Here's another guy that's tough on the top position. So 3 back for Nattercola. He goes up 5-0.
Great control from the bottom.
Not going to flip over, not going to get there. And 2 more back for Nattercola, 7-0 lead. So So 7 matches in, Milford has won 5 of the 7 bouts. Smyrna's 2 wins came with bonus. But Milford winning 6 in a row here. Another tilt by Natacola with under 30 seconds to go. And 2 back makes it 9-0. Cut back. Old man Peterson.
Oh.
Copes Granby's almost to a Peterson, but he gets the escape. I have to tell you, the Copes kids don't back down from state champs, do they?
Well.
Joey Natacola looking to go. There he is. Throws the underhook, gets to the single leg, but time runs out. And he is so smooth from all positions.
He is.
And we're going to take it to the mask break. 9-1 lead for Joey Natacola.
There's just no break off from one
You're right.
part to the next.
Well, and that's
very fluid.
That's how you ascend to the top of the podium. Just, there's those
right,
guys that get it done. Sodell Concepts, 12 chef-driven restaurants on the culinary coast in southern Delaware. So Copes will go down in the second period, trailing by 8. And comes to his feet, looking to get the one, and does. 9-2 lead. Copes using that leverage very well.
He is.
Natacola in deep.
He is in deep, and it's tight.
And going to get blood time. $28-9 is your score after 7 matches. Milford in the lead, and so far they've done what they've had to do. They've got the bonus where they should have gotten bonus. Held
off.
They won 2 toss-up matches, 2 toss-up matches.
I mean, we talked about it when Toady was out there. As you called it, shaved points.
Right.
Did not give up the pin, and all those adding up make a big difference.
Halfway through the William Penn Cape and Logan match, Cape and Logan leads William Penn 18-16. They started at 182. They're now wrestling 126. So they're at the halfway point with the Vikings in the lead over the Colonials. We're 28-9 here at the midway point. We're at match number 8. Actually, no, we're at match number 9. Milford reeling off 6 in a row. So we come back. Minute 33 on the clock after the blood time. 9-2 lead for Joe Natacola. And he's going to give him the free release.
We were already there.
Well, they were neutral. They were tied up over there, but it was still a neutral position. So here we go, second period. Minute 30 to go. Natacola with the hook on the right side. He's been going hook on the left side to the leg. Now he's going to go switch sides. Snap out and out of it. Minute 20 to go. Shot by Copes. Gets to the left leg, or right leg, on the left-handed sweep single. Copes door stops, pushes the hips away. Excuse me, Natacola. And Copes gets the takedown.
Yeah. Copes hanging in there. Absolutely. Good job.
Natacola comes quickly to his feet now. Copes gets the 2-on-1. 50 to go. He's got a tilt of his own. Copes 3-1 on the season. Natacola 2-0. And Natacola gets the escape, goes up 10-4 with 34 seconds to go in the second period. I have to think, double leg shot by Natacola, whizzer by Copes. And he's able to work out of it. And a takedown by Natacola. He's just so smooth.
Yeah, from one to the other, it is.
And that's going to come to the end of the second period, move us to the third. And if you look at the height and the length of Copes, I don't think he's done growing yet. Northway.
No.
So, and they say you don't grow out until you stop growing up. So how big is this kid going to be? Middle linebacker for the Milford Bucs in football.
He's doing a nice job. He really is.
Jordan Natacola, he's a one-sport guy, but he's a 2-time state champ, 3-time finalist. His future bright. He's the number one guy at 160. He was the state champ last year at 145, knocked off a tough Javon Saffold from Sussex Central last year in the finals. Beat him in the conference finals and the state finals. So here we go. Third period about to get underway. Natacola leads 12-4. He's got the major decision built. It's going to take the bottom position. Rises up, hand fights, cut back attempt by Copes, and a reversal by Natacola. He goes up 12-4.
Trying to pick the elbow. Trying to pick the elbow.
And he's got him tight in the center of the mat. Tight. Copes bridging up, keeping the shoulder up. Minute 40 to go. It's a long time to be in that spot, and that's going to be the pin to break the streak of Milford's wins. It's going to make it 28-15 as we move to 170. 170 pounds, Nathan Lesniak. For Smyrna, and Dwayne Wiltbank for the Bucs.
Wiltbank 3-1.
Yeah, we talked football season about all the wrestlers that played football.
Yep.
And here's another Milford football player, Dwayne Wiltbank. I think I believe he was a linebacker.
Well,
lat drop attempt by Lesniak. Kind of pressured, kind of pushed it, gives Wiltbank the takedown. And they go out of bounds with the escape. 2-1 lead for Wiltbank. Wiltbank was in a battle on Monday night against Caesar Rodney where he lost in overtime. It was a high-scoring match.
Well, I've let it be known how much I love wrestlers playing football.
Right.
They're the best. They control the hips.
Well, not afraid. At one point this year, the Iowa Hawkeyes football team was former high school wrestlers.
Yes.
All 5 of them. Shot by Lesniak in on a high crotch.
Nice deep shot.
And switches off to a double, gets the takedown, goes up 4-1. Or, excuse me, 3-2.
Lesniak, a strong-looking young man.
He's a junior, 1-0 on the season. Wiltbank, sophomore, 3-1. So Milford really looking to get one more win in here and then stave off some pins and hope to win with their bonus in their 7 wins. They've 3 pins on the night and the major decision. So Milford, all their wins, all 3 wins have been bonus, a pin, a tech, and a major. And we're going to get a stall call on bottom. And we've talked about not a lot of stalling in this match. I think maybe the third call all match. Wiltbank turning in. Got to clear that right arm, and time runs out. So we'll go to the second period with Nathan Lesniak with the 3-2 lead. Barkley Heating and Air, folks. John and Ginger Barkley. Big Smyrna supporters, big athletic supporters, big wrestling supporters. Barkley Heating and Air. I've actually used them. They're good on time. Fair pricing, get the job done.
On time is huge in that business.
Absolutely, especially in the southern part of the state. Capstone Homes, you're a Delaware home created your way. Folks, you're watching high school wrestling on Delaware Live Sports. I'm Benny Mitchell with Jim Tack and Missy Holoquist on the camera. Second period, free release to Dwayne Wiltbank. It's 3-3 in the second period at 170. It's a match I have kind of shaded to Smyrna in my pre-match, and that's going to be a stall call on Lesniak as he backs out of bounds. Had this as a shade for Smyrna, so Wiltbank could steal it.
Yeah.
Or if Lesniak could get bonus, I'm looking decision here. And I think Smyrna wants a little more right now. Maybe needs a little more. Front head position by Wilbank. Lesniak does a good job peeling that hand off the chin. Wilbank spins behind, takedown, and they go out of bounds. Wilbank with a 5-3 lead.
Nice job.
Tell you what, Lesniak slapped together. He knows where the weight room is at Smyrna High School, doesn't he?
He is. He is slapped.
5-3, second period. Lead for Wilbank. Lifts, looking to return, does return to the mat. Sit by Lesniak, comes to his feet, and Wilbank's going to cut him loose this time, 5-4. Well, he's already got the stall call, so you got to be careful how long you stay behind. Milford Bucs, 2 losses in the conference this year. Smyrna's 2-0. And Wilbank got to get the anchor down. 45 seconds to go. He leads by 1 in the second period. Shot, double leg shot by Lesniak, and Wilbank throws him to the mat, gets the takedown, goes up 7-4.
Was trying to get the half in.
24 seconds to go here in the period. Under 15 to go, so he wants to finish this mat period on top. Matinee wrestling here, Jim Tack in Delaware.
Yeah.
We used to do this in the 80s. COVID brought us back to it. Friday night's always the big night in the conference. So we're going to go to the third period. And Wilbank's got a 3-point lead.
Wilbank's doing a good job of just not getting put in real bad positions. Because I thought, you take a look at Lesniak and some of the, he's been in deep a few times.
Yeah.
He's strong as a bull. And
Wilbank won a big match against Cape, beat the transfer from Daniel Boone High School in Pennsylvania. Got a late takedown to win that match. Then another battle again on Monday night, where he lost to DJ Baker in overtime from Caesar Rodney. So he's been in some battles. His weight class, pretty competitive. Yeah. They're all pretty equal. He's in the top position with a 7-4 lead. Third period just underway. Looking to cross-face that over maybe to get to that cradle.
Yep.
Both wrestlers have a stall call in this match. Wilbank gets the boot in. I don't know if that's the position he likes to be in, but and going to get the reversal is Lesniak. So 7-6 your score. Wilbank in the lead. Minute 20 to go in the match. Wilbank rises to his base. Lesniak hanging that head. You got to be careful.
There were about 50 no's came out of the stand.
Yes, there were. Everybody that's ever been to a wrestling match yelled no.
No.
He even shook his head when it happened.
Ooh. That is close to going either way right now.
Yes, it is. Wilbank needs to get the hips up, steps over one leg, but puts himself right back into a crab ride. Lesniak looking for some backs here. 43 seconds to go. He's got the boots in. Wilbank rises back to his base.
Yeah. Wilbank got to get to the base, work up. He wants to hang on to this win.
He's going to give him a stall call after just coming to his base. Very aggressive call. That ties up the match, 7-7.
Oh! He may get a reversal.
He's going to get the reversal.
Yep.
9-7 lead by Dwayne Wilbank with 14 seconds to go.
Yeah, he wants to keep his hips back.
Finish on top.
Not a flashy win, but a good win.
It's a win they need. He's got to be real careful right here. And that's going to be the end of the match. Hey, in my pre-match, I think Milford just stole one with Dwayne Wilbank.
Yes.
9-7 win for Wilbank. And the Bucs go up 31-15. I want to do the math to see if there's... 182. For Smyrna, Gavin Porter, the senior, he's 0-1 on the season. And for Milford, Oliver Barnes, the sophomore, 1-2. Quick takedown by Porter. So there is still a chance. Smyrna's still in this. 24 points are on the board. If my math is correct, right?
Right.
4 matches, 6 pins, yep, 6 points. So 24 points on the board. They have a little room for no bonus, but I don't think they can lose another match. Porter in the top position. Milford winning their 8th match of the night. Porter going for the fall here, and I'm sure Coach Aaron Harris would love to get a big pin here at 182. And he gets it, pinned by Gavin Porter. Makes it 21-31 for the Bucs.
We got a beauty forming here.
Yes, we
It's
do.
going to be close.
So like Tyler Downward for Smyrna and Rafael Mejia, another one of those wrestlers for the Milford Bucs. We're at 195 pounds, and I had this circled as another one of the key matches tonight.
Yep. I can see the dot right there.
So 18 points left on the board. And Milford leads by 10.
On a double.
Takedown by Mejia.
Whoa.
Escape by Downward, 2-1.
I thought a throw was coming.
You got to be careful with Milford in this over-under position. They work on this daily. It's like part of their warm-up. Over-under, I'm not kidding. This is something they really work on their strong at. 2-1 lead for Rafael Mejia. He's the older brother of Ryan, who won a match at 145. Inside trip.
Nice catch.
Oh, no
Oh! Oh, this is huge. He has it there.
And the pin.
He has it. Oh, my goodness.
I think the Bucs just locked it up. Pinned by Rafael Mejia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wrapped it up, coming in off a loss.
Because it would be 37-33.
So we move to 220 pounds. Freshman Jordan Curry, he's the son of the former state champ here at Milford.
Okay.
And he's up against Cale Howe, the son of the former 4-time state champ.
Oh,
Kurt Howe.
Benny, you amaze me.
Small wrestling community.
Yeah. Well, you're doing football too.
Gary Curry was a state champ
Oh,
for Milford.
look at that. Whoa.
That's the Greco background because his father, Kurt, was the Olympic alternate in Greco wrestling back in his day. Clemson alum. At the end of the night, we'll pick a Outstanding Wrestler, the Hammer Award, sponsored by the Henlopen Hammers Wrestling Club. We'll go quick commercial. We'll have that young man come over here and interview him.
There it is. Oh.
Pinned by Howe. And we go to the final match of the night at 285 pounds. $37-27. So here we go, 285, final match of the night. It's Ryan Blair for Smyrna and Adam Zimmerman, his first ever wrestling match. Milford been struggling without a heavyweight all season. Big lat drop to his back. That there was little inexperience as he stepped in the over-under and gets thrown to his back. Ryan Blair, the senior, 1-1 on the season. Gets the takedown, looking for the fall. Should be holding some back points there. 3 back points for Ryan Blair. Imagine this being your, maybe a bonus, being your first ever match and having to wear a mask. You've never wrestled with that one, so you wouldn't know what it was like.
Well, and the other thing is there's not pressure on him in regard to the result of this determines the team champ.
So the Milford Bucs get back in the win column. They'll be 3-2 in the Henlopen Conference, knocking off the defending state champs. Smyrna rolls into his back, does Blair, looking for the fall, and gets it. And that's a wrap, folks. 33-37. The Bucs get the win. We're going to take a quick commercial timeout and come back with our outstanding wrestler. And this is going to be a tough one to call. So, folks, we'll be right back. Your final score, Milford 37, Smyrna 33. We'll be right back.
High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise concept to Delaware. They now operate 8 Buffalo Wild Wings, 6 locations throughout Delaware, and 2 locations in Maryland. B-Dubs has weekly and game day specials on their delicious food and beverages. Stop in one of their convenient locations today. The Stone Balloon Ale House features a unique blend of crafted food and an array of spirits, all flavored with a dash of nostalgia. Our culinary mantra is comfort food playfully reimagined, and we prepare seasonal favorites that strive to please the palate and resurface a memory. Limestone Barbecue, from our mouth-watering Texas-style brisket, fall-off-the-bone chicken, and St. Louis ribs. Southern-style sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, cornbread, sweet tea, and our homemade pickles. Be prepared as your bread will be your napkin. Yup, we are that kind of barbecue. Expectation. You'll have a tough time choosing between our exclusive dishes to help get you through the day. French toast, French crepes, Belgian waffles, and of course, our famous Eggs Benedict. High Five Hospitality's mission is to operate 5 brands that serve high-quality products with exceptional hospitality. High Five Hospitality was founded in 2004 when 3 guys teamed up to introduce the Buffalo Wild Wings franchise.
And welcome back to Milford High School, and we're here with one of our, me and Jim, we couldn't make a decision. We had to go with 2 guys. And here's the first of the 2 Outstanding Wrestler Hammer Awards. And it's Ryan Mejia. And Ryan, I'm going to say the same thing I said to Dwayne. Some nights it's bad, some nights it's good. You came off a tough loss on Monday. You came out here today, won a big major decision. Talk about your going into this match and helping getting your team to win. And Ryan Mejia, big win. So hand the microphone to your teammate, Dwayne Wiltbank. And Dwayne, same thing. The other night you lose a tough overtime match, and you fall to the Riders. Tonight you come out, you win a match we had maybe shaded to Smyrna. Big win tonight. Talk about your team and your match tonight. So you guys move back to the win column, and then who you got coming up next? Don't know, either do I. Don't worry about it. You're the hammer of the night. And the big thing about this, Jim, both these guys came through the Open Hammers. So both former Hammer wrestlers. Thank you. You can put the mic down. Thank you, Dwayne, folks. So that is, don't forget, coming up on Monday night, we'll be back in action with the Cape and Leuven Vikings hosting the Caravel Buccaneers. Big matchup, Division II and Division I teams, but Caravel Buccaneers, they want to establish themselves as the best team in the state this year as Division II. 4 state champs returning for the Bucs. That match will be a 6:30 scheduled start time. But like as normal, folks, expect for these matches to start a little later because they do throw some JVs in there. I want to thank Jim Tack and Missy Holliquist for their assistance today, getting this Delaware Live match up and going. And that's a wrap. Your final score from Milford, the Milford Buccaneers 37, the Smyrna Eagles 33. Folks, we'll see you on Monday night.